everyone, welcome back to my channel yet again. It's been what, 1 year I think so. It is so daunting to think about like why it took me so long like to post another video, but still I'm here, you are here, and it's all gonna be okay. Okay, so like let's get right into the video. Yeah, so like I think 24 hours ago, maybe more than that, I posted an Instagram story where I asked some of you if you guys wanted to see me creating something like a video or something, anything, and the results came in, and then I was really surprised to know that a lot of you really wanted to see me doing something. And I was like, okay, let's give it a go. And also like many of my friends, also people who follow me on social media, they were like, why don't you do something, create something, like you have all the time in this world right now in this situation, like what is really stopping you now? And I was like, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Like I cannot give them excuses anymore. Like I cannot say like I'm busy with work, or I cannot say I'm busy doing something, writing something, like binge watching. Like I'm so sick of binge watching. Like I cannot do that anymore. Like I have unsubscribed Netflix, and for a person like me to unsubscribe Netflix is like that would never have happened unless the situation we are in right now. Yeah, so that happened, and cut back to where we are right now. Today I was thinking, well, I took a shower, and after that I was thinking like, what kind of video am I gonna make? Like, am I gonna do another makeup video? And I was like, no, who would want to see a makeup video? Like, people are so sick of it. At least me, I think so, because like I'm one of those people, who says like, I do makeup for myself, like I really love it. I apply lipstick for myself, my shadows, everything. Like it's not for anyone else, it's just for me because it makes me feel good, positive vibes and this and that. But bullshit. At some point you want people to notice how you have created this. Okay, so when you're not going out and you're locked up in your house or your apartment, what's the point of creating a makeup video? Like, who's gonna use that shit? No one. Yeah, so I thought like, let's be practical, let's do something else. I really miss talking to people, even though I talk very less to people. Yes, I love talking. So that is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk. Not like I'm gonna talk and you're gonna listen. I don't know whether you want to do that or not, but you have no choice. Like, you're in this video, that's what you're gonna get from me today. I'm just gonna talk about whatever is happening in my life right now, the current situation, how I have been managing my life, work, family, everything else. So let's get like, it might get deep, it might get really funny, it might get very awkward. I don't know how it's gonna be. So I didn't think this through, I didn't plan this, it just came to my mind like while I was doing my makeup, and I thought of it like, why not do this? So yeah, let's get right into the video. I think so, right? Yeah, so first of all, what I wanted to talk about is quarantine. So yeah, we're gonna talk about quarantine life today and how it's been treating me and how it's been with the rest of the world. So it's the elephant in the room, and we have to talk about it. At least I have to. So I think here in India, like the lockdown happened by the end of March. Yeah, by the end of March, and people were like really getting, and people were like panicking, and everyone was like very serious about it. At least the people around me at that time. And like frankly speaking, I started panicking in the month of January, as soon as like I got to know about this thing which is like spreading and taking over the world, and like, yeah, so I got to know about it, and I was really panicking because I had like a sixth sense. I don't know, I just had like my instincts telling me that it's gonna hit home soon. And also common sense, duh, common sense, it's so like it's so easy to to know that, like to figure that out, because it's gonna come, and because everyone travels there and everything comes from there. That you know which country I'm talking about. Everything comes from there. Like everything, the product that we use, every product that we use today in our household, it's all made from there. You know it. So it was inevitable, likely. And yeah, so like after that thing happened, things were, let's say, like I was pretty scared, like very scared. My mom was also very scared, and like my mom was like come home, this and that, like at least you're gonna be here, like you'll be safe here with us, this and that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, Mom, if it's gonna be here, it means it's gonna be there too, and it's a pandemic now, and it's gonna spread everywhere. Like we cannot hide from it. You literally can't run from it. Like it's not an earthquake that you can run to some place. It's not a freaking flood that you can go to some dry land and try to like save yourself. It's a freaking virus, and it's so contagious. It's spreading everywhere. It can spread from anywhere. You literally can't touch your face. It's the most common movement that a human being does, touching their face, right? Yeah, so do the math. It was horrible at that time. It was really horrible. So like at my workplace, like we were told to like not come to work for a while, and then we were like working from home, and somehow I was like, okay, things will get better, right? Things will get better, and at some point we will be normal again, back to normal again. But then it didn't go back to normal. The lockdown just started getting more and more intense, like and then you couldn't get out anymore. Like then I started thinking, like, what about food, water, and everything else in between? How am I gonna do? Like I don't know, because it was just like we weren't ready at all. Life just came to a pause. Like life just came to a big pause, and no one was ready for it. That was so extreme at that time. I don't know how we all got through it. And now we're talking about it, joking about it. At some point I thought, like, should I go home back to my place, like in Northeast? And then I wondered again, I would be endangering the people out there, because I don't know, I have been traveling for like every day I was traveling, obviously, because I was working every day. And you never know when you would be contracting that disease. Is that the word? I don't know if that's the word. So I was scared. I was like, no, like let's just stay here. Let me just stay here and figure things out, because that was the main problem. You don't know what's gonna happen every single second. And the first thing that I did, and I think the thing which I am proud of that I did it, is that I didn't watch the news. I was not willing to watch the news at any point of the day for any period of time. I wasn't watching any news, because A, I live alone here, and B, the news, like, they don't know shit. Sometimes they just make up things so that people would want to see their news, right? And I have that much brain to figure that out. So I don't want all those gibberish in the media. I'm not saying that every media outlets are like false, but whatever comes out of the internet is like, it's not the truth, and you know it too. So I was minusing everything. Whatever news I got, like from people, from my family, was how much further the lockdown was gonna get extended, and how is the current situation in the country, and even in the capital city right now, because that's where I live in. And also, obviously, my colleagues and my work, related to my work, like what's gonna happen, like how is the future gonna be. Yeah, so all that thing, that was the only thing that was on my mind. And in comes and me being like so free for so many hours, I was like watching literally everything on Netflix. and on Prime Amazon and on Hotstar. So many things. My eyes, literally, my eyes were giving up on me. I felt like my face was, like my face, literally, my face would fall down, would fall down from my head. Then I would have to reattach it. I had that feeling. I had breakouts coming out on my skin. Like if you can see right now, I have like a mini breakout like here, right there. So my sleep cycle was fucked up. Like, oh my god, like I sleep during the day, I'm awake at night, I don't know what time it is. My world was just crumbling down like this, crumbling. But I think what really kept me but like what really kept me sane during this whole time is me being a little bit antisocial. Like I don't know how little, but yeah. So I was like, okay, this is what I normally do if I'm not working. Like I stay at home. I don't go out much. Even if I'm hanging out, I hardly hang out. Yeah. So it was like very okay for me to do all this. I wasn't having that much of a hard time. There is a grocery store nearby, like to my apartment, so I go and take stuff from there. Water is there, food is there, electricity is there. Like electricity, my Wi-Fi, and I can watch as much as movie I want. So it was okay. The only thing that was bothering me was me not being able to tell my family that it would be okay. I don't know, maybe I just felt somehow like this time I really don't know what's gonna happen, and I really can't say what will happen in the future as well, and that really bothered me a little bit. I don't want to comment much on the current situation about how the government is working and how like the people around me are behaving or anything. All I can say is that I'm safe, and I would really like people to like back at home to know that like I'm safe, I'm fine, and oh my god, my mom was also telling me to make a video about it, and like so that because even she's worried, and obviously people she knows are worried as well because they know that I'm here alone, and things like situation is not getting controllable here in the capital city. So but all I can say is like even to the people back home, like I'm safe, it's fine. Like things like this gonna happen eventually. We live in a world where we cannot predict like literally anything, right? We cannot even predict what's gonna happen with our life, like let alone the earth or even the planet. So you really don't know, you really cannot like control something, and all we can do is have faith and hope and really hope that uh, things would turn out well. And obviously things will not be the same after this, it will never be the same again, and I hope it happens that way because people should learn from this, and there's a lot to learn from this. In fact, even I got to learn a lot of things. I got to see things which I was ignoring for the longest period of time in my life. The materialistic things that we give so much importance to. Like before, I used to like shop so much. I used to like order clothes on monthly basis. And I would be like, that's the most important thing because I go out every day and I have to look presentable, I have to look good in some ways, and I like dressing up. But like after being in this situation, all I really am buying is food. So when something hits you like this, you really get to the core of your being, and you only can understand that you are anything but an animal somehow. So all you need is food and air and water to survive, and a shelter, of course. So if that is there, somehow you're saved. And I really don't like how much more I can gratify the fact that I feel so lucky and I am very appreciative of the things that I have in life, because in this situation there are so many people who have suffered in numerous kinds of ways, and I cannot even fathom and even try to understand what they are facing right now, because you cannot unless you are in that situation. And I really hope things get better for them, and also they get help from the government. And it's just it's just a worldwide catastrophe that we are going through right now. And of course we cannot control everything that's happening around us. Some way it's a domino effect, right? If something falls, it's gonna follow and it's gonna make a circle, and unless it comes to that end point, it's gonna continue. So all we can do is pray. And the sun, which is shining so bright outside, shines on us again, to humanity again, to save humanity again, so that we can all live a happy normal life again. That's all I hope for, and all I wish for everyone out there. All I want to say is be appreciative of what you have, also what you don't have, because it's only gonna teach you something somehow. There's always a reason behind everything that happens to us. I really truly believe in that. And also this thing is kind of funny to me, may not be funny to some people, I don't know. But back at home, like, people, they say like why don't you do the video in your own language, like why don't you do it in your own mother tongue, so that people can understand you, this and that. But I'm comfortable in English. I also speak Hindi. I do speak two more languages, which are mine and my dad's language. I am not fully comfortable in them, but like I cannot express myself as much as I can with English. That is the reason why I am using this. Please do not feel offended anyhow. And I really hope that everyone is safe and sound wherever they are. And yeah, that's about it. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. uh i I mean, it was nice talking and sharing all this stuff to all of you. I don't know how many people are you I don't know how many people of you are gonna watch this video, but like I feel a little bit better in some ways from the inside. And I needed this, I guess. I really needed to let out and talk to not a person directly, but in the camera. It's kind of weird. I don't do this normally, like talk to the camera, but it's okay. Like, what else are you gonna do? You're gonna go meet your friends, you're gonna go and meet your family. You can't talk to your neighbors, you cannot talk to literally anyone, you cannot go out. Who else are you gonna talk to, right? It might as well be to the camera. Yeah, that's the most, like, that's the only thing you can do right now if you want to talk to someone. Yeah, so that's all about today's video. And next time I will try to do something creative. I'll do something else. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I don't know how much of you are gonna like this video, this format, whatever. I don't know. Is this what they call a podcast? Kind of. Maybe. Yeah. So that's about it. And I will see you guys again on my next video. Hopefully, if everything works out and everything's fine. Stay safe, stay in, and just chill. Just fucking chill. That's all you're gonna do. And I can't really say anything much other than that. So yeah, bye everyone. Have a fabulous, fabulous day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever the time is that you're watching this video. And bye bye.